But in early stages, it's more treatable. I'm Cologuard. I'm non-invasive and detect altered DNA in your stool to find 92% of colon cancers.
Is that the large intestine? It's a big little noodle. Little noodle. How many use that noodle as the flotation device? You can string a whole lot of them little noodles together and make a nice little raft. Eh? Wouldn't that be interesting? That could really be something. Huh? Whole bunch of noodles. Floating. Strung together. Little twine. I just use a little floss as thread. My wife taught me her grandmother's little stitch pattern. And I think I got it down. I mean, granted, I gotta be kind of calm to really work the pattern. But I've seen it. And after I see it, I couldn't, yeah. Now, the last time I hemmed my own pants, you know, that was with a machine that worked very well. But I didn't do any of the stitching. I just fed the machine, and it did all the stitching. But you got a noodle in the cabeza, and you got the small intestine and the large intestine. And you still say that the large intestine holds how much of that meat? Red meat. Just sits there for 5 years. It's got a little out of the way to the side, like, you know, passing lane. Right? You got your fast lane. That large intestine is just like your traffic flow, painted lines. Right? Huh? Is that accurate? And that's you gotta go to 4 years of education to learn what you probably could grasp just by watching Rock and Roll High School. To know how to pass the grade and play on your stage. Collin. Nice name for a tubular. Yeah. Gotta say though, Ocean kinda might know exactly how to wrap us up like a taquito. And then you wouldn't have to worry, would ya? 'Cause I don't think but then again, I'm now considering, what if? Because Mem Sphere shares, as yesterday grows, carrying. Oh yeah, yesterday's growing, and it's carrying. So, the possibility be Aunt Susan, I did. They said I was borderline diabetic. Still a work in progress. But, yeah, I don't know. PCP reminds me of that TV show where bank robbery had a different way to go. They kept pumping them full of them bullets. But, wasn't it called PCP in that movie? I'd have to find it again. And, there's no guarantee. So, it's going to sit on the shelf among many other pending projects, which, just might inevitably be missing assignments. Predictably, as you wish. But, trouble game, voltaic pile, dry crystal, solar cell, a dice in the trouble game dome, but not going to be the jumping bean. Could stick a jumping bean in there, but no. Might be a golf ball after I put 2 of the game board's border and make that dome a sphere. It's going to be a free wheel spinner. And just got to take the ceiling fan wind turbine and flip it inside out. That's right. The coils are on the outer limits, or in the twilight zone, because Atlas is standing on the ozone layer. That might mean he's at the outer limits, but he ain't in the twilight zone. That's the corona, the magnetic force field, a proof of life that, quite frankly, a living star. Can you commune? Do you even dare? But yet, you're gonna pop colon cancer. Dad asked me, and I think it was a second or third surgery, because it, I think it had gone into remission, or it was hoping that it'd go into remission, but nope. They said no. And so he asked me if he should go under the scalpel again. And I told him if it was I, nope, wouldn't. My mom's back, which I might have to some degree or another. Yet the skin fused to the spinal bone segments for how many? going the distance, closing the gap? How do you bridge the gap between consciousness and sub-consciousnesses? That's a different one, but my mom's back. Her skin is fused to the spinal column. Yeah, that is true, Mom. When I was in the liquidity, relativity, reality, fluidic space of the womb, you hosted, for I did on the spine. But unlike some sofas, was already wet. Couldn't sweat and get stuck. I have to peel myself off going, dang! Let the liquid flow to the dry spots. Like, how in the freak did that happen? You know the skin breathes when it's like going suction cup to that material, and everything else around it is what's soaking, perspiring. Well, yeah, ever so nice. You get to interrupt the show to have us reminisce about colon cancer. Eat right for your blood type. It helped a coworker, though granted he was not on the security team, but he was Wells Fargo's phone bank maintenance. He did all the maintenance, janitorial if you want, but I think he did a little bit more than just, he did a lot of different stuff, and he shared with me that that book helped him. So I got it for my dad, and I'm not too surprised. My dad used it as a, he kept it right next to him, but yeah, it was more like a coaster. I read a little bit of it, because I got it, you know, so I did read some of it, but yeah, no, could read the rest, but it's a pending project. Just not surprised that I going, Dad, you're not supposed to have the Hershey's chocolate, and he goes, it's about the quality, not the quantity, you know, at that point. But, yeah, colon cancer. After. Overqualified. Just. And, I got wind of him needing aid before 2000. January 2000. Because I spent December of 1999, writing and getting to the point where, yeah, at the start of 2000, I was there in Santa Ana because, and it wasn't until my dad told me that you kept declaring him overqualified, which just basically translates to, man, not gonna fork it over, cause, well, Right? Come on, commercial advertisers. You gotta keep them coins. And coins have how many edges? How many edges does a coin host? That's another conundrum. We're working on it though. How many coins have they? Some for the edging in the pattern. Ruffles have ridges. Gabazing, ye always, forever, through afters, to beyond. Later.